I was asked by a good friend to say a few words about late Mouhebat Sabhani, my dear friend for almost 60 years. So I'm preparing this video thanks to my grandson Thomas, who is helping me do this. This is really a gift for all the Sabhanis around the world. As you know, that there are hundreds and hundreds of family members of Sabhani spread to 6-7 continents, and also to the Baha'is of Sansar that Mouhebat is so fond of and often talks about them. I try to be as light-hearted as possible because relation between me and Mouhebat was very sweet. We met when we were in our 20s, and we had a good life together for almost 60 years, mostly spent in downtown Manhattan in New York City. There are a few things I'd like to say about him that come to my mind. One is the idea that some people call him a Persian godfather. Why they were doing that? Because his kindness was spread all over the place. I recall whenever people looking for apartment, cheap apartment in Manhattan or New York, whenever people looking for a wife or husband, if they have immigration problem, if they have financial problem, they always come to Mouhebat, and he would help them and resolve their issue and their concern. Actually, I even heard that he knew so many people that he has helped. They would refer to him as a Persian mayor of New York. So that was his other title. Mouhebat knew hundreds and hundreds of people all over the world. And actually before that we had internet and Google and all that, he had a couple of black books that contains the phone number and addresses of these people. And whenever you wanted somebody's information, you could always go to him. Or whenever he wanted information, he would contact me, because I was supposed to know as many people as he does. And the way he contacted me, he would say, Hussein, do you remember that guy that used to come to Baha'i Center, and he was in one eye, he was blind, and he was such a sweetheart. Do you remember his name, and do you have his phone number? Or he would say, oh, do you remember this good-looking guy who used to come to Greenacre, and this and that, do you have his number? So we would try to contact him and give him the information. I remember there was one occasion that somebody offered Mouhebat $500 for his black book, because he knew in that book there are also names of lots of good-looking women that he could date. Speaking of women and girls, Mouhebat was the most eligible bachelor in the Baha'i community all over the world. Everybody wanted to see Mouhebat get married. He was sweet, he was kind, he was kind of rich. So people would recommend girls, or even sometimes his young ladies would come to the city to meet him. And I remember I get to know a few of them. And we had dinner together, or he had dinner with them. And then he would take them for a long walk along mostly Madison Avenue. And all he does, he would chant them by prayer, or he would read them Maulana and poetry, and they stay for a few days, and somehow they leave. It come to anything. I have a gut feeling he was so set in his ways and enjoy his freedom and being a bachelor, that he never took the next step and getting married, which has a good and bad things. It's amazing. Say a few words about his kindness. He was acquainted and kind to everybody. I remember sometime I would meet the children of the Shah. He would invite me to go in his office, Rockwell Center. He has such a fancy office up there, nice furniture, Persian carpet, and all this wonderful Persian hierarchy. They would come to visit him. Often you would meet the hand of a causes there, member of House of Justice. At the same time, he was kind and sweet to average folks. I think I mentioned one occasion that I went to Argentinian embassy or consulate in New York to get a visa to go with my wife Tahira to Argentina, and I saw Mouhebat Sabhani sitting on a corner. I said, Mouhebat John, are you going to Argentina? He said, no, this Baha'i family in Kansas City, they want to go and they asked me to come and get some visa for them so they can go. These are the kind of things. And he would never do something with expectation that somebody would compensate or somebody would return his favor. He would just do it for the love of people and love of Baha'u'llah. That's our thing. What else I can say about him? I'm going to miss him very much, and if I continue talking, I get depressed, more depressed than I am. But I just want to say that his sister was very nice, can take care of him toward the end of his life. The same thing he did for his father and mother, especially his father. I remember for many years he was taking care of him when the old man was reaching some level of disability, and Mouhebat was always there for him. And we miss him too much, and hopefully when I go to next life, I will meet him by the gate 19 in the Haba Kingdom, because that's our deal. That's where we're going to meet each other. Okay, adios amigos, love you, bye.